Hi friends, as always, we're back in the chair. You know what that means? Time for book reviews. This first book out of this round is The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. If you've been around, you're friends with me on Storygraph, you know that I've already read Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. I've got June Farrow on the brain now, which was absolutely amazing. The storytelling in it was very well thought through. I enjoyed how Adrienne kind of flip-flopped between characters' point of views throughout that story. This book is all from June's point of view. So we get a little bit of a different writing style out of Adrienne in this, and kind of to give you a little background color of this, the short summary of this is: a woman risks everything to end her family centuries-old curse, solve her mother's disappearance, and find love in this mesmerizing novel from the New York Times bestselling author of Spells for Forgetting. That summary does not do this book justice enough. As we all know, I am a practical magic girly. My hair is based off Gillian Owens, of course, from the film, but I have read all of the practical magic books. This book scratches that itch. So I love what I always love everything about a book if I'm telling you guys about it. But particularly about this one, I really love that there's not only a murder mystery behind it, but there is also this family curse behind it as well. And it's interesting as you read and you realize like how many things you kind of miss in the beginning when all of the pieces start falling into place in later chapters. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Just Adrienne has really kind of blown my mind with this one, and honestly it's staying on my bookshelf. I'm keeping this one. Whether I ever read it or not, I don't care. I will probably lend this out, or I will gift it to someone who I know will enjoy it. But this book was absolutely amazing. And while I could have gotten it through Book of the Month, I chose not to get it through Book of the Month because I really liked the cover. That was at Barnes & Noble at the time. So I've actually got to mark it as read on my Book of the Month club because this was absolutely amazing, and I kind of wish listed it over there so that I could read it later on. But I loved this so much that I had to force myself to put it down and like take my time with it, because I was getting so drawn in. I was forgetting to eat and things like that. And I love a good book that can do that, because that means you're really enthralled by the storytelling and the author's done a really good job of creating this world. And so the thing that I love the most about it is that the curse isn't just something like every Owens man dies when the woman falls in love with him, which there's a whole theory behind that we'll talk about at a later time. But this is more made as like, it's believed to be a neurological issue or like a mental degradation, like so dementia or Alzheimer's, where the brain is kind of functioning funky, which it's not. And I enjoyed the way Adrienne decided to portray the family curse, and also giving us that murder mystery and all this education behind how the Farrow's family is in this. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Get yourself a copy of The Unmaking of June Farrow. It was absolutely a delight to read, and honestly, I might read it again. It's probably going to show up again eventually, but I got way too many on my TBR list to get done with. So maybe not now, but maybe in a few years we'll revisit and we'll see how much I love it down the road. So there you have it.